Hey everyone, in this video we will see what is mean by strings. So in Python we are using strings. So in this video we will see the meaning of strings. So what is mean by string and what are the other features which are useful for Python programming. So coming to the definition of string, so a string is a collection of characters and the characters may be numbers or alphabets. So, coming to the simple definition here, it is saying that string is a collection of characters. So, it is the collection of some characters, and the characters here should be either the numbers or either they could be a alphabet. So, it can't be a mixture of those two. So, there should be similarity in the character. So, if the characters are of type alphabets, then all the characters which are present in the string should be type alphabet. So they should be the alphabetical alphabets. And if the string is of numbers, then the characters which are there in the string should be numbers. So there should not be a mixture of numbers and alphabets. The ultimate meaning of this definition. So the contents which we are going to discuss in today's sessions are: first, we will see how to create the string. So in Python shell, we will see practically how we can create the string. Then we will see what is meant by string concatenation. Then we will see the third function which is used in case of strings to get the length of the string. So how we can get the length of an particular string we will see. Then next we will see conversion of strings, like whether we will be able to convert the string from a string to a integer, or else we can say we can do a reverse operation like integer to string conversion. Then we will go for printing of string, that is how to print the string on the output of a program. Then we can see some conversions like upper and lower case conversion on string. So what is the syntax for using this type of conversion? So if you know these basic things, then it will be very easy for us to write the new programs, that is the actual programs which we are going to implement. So to write that program we should know these basic things. So it's like a structure or a design for a home, that is if you design a good, if your design is good, then your architecture will be better. So next we will be discussing about accessing the string elements. So how we can access the different types of elements in the string. Then we will go for what is the use of string function in string. So we will see what is meant by strip. So what is the meaning of that strip function in case of the strings. So these are all the contents which we are going to discuss. So let's start. I will just open the Python shell here. So yeah, so this is the Python shell. So first I will show you how to create the string. So keep that in mind, what are all the sequence I'm going to tell. So first I will be telling about how to create the string here. So let me just name it as let us say AA. So this is the string name which which I have taken as AA. Then or else I will take it as string itself. So let me take string 1, so which is equal to in double quotes we have to write the string. So I will write hello world, and I'll also write how are you world. So this is the string which I have written. So I will hit enter, then I will just define, I will just check whether this is a string or not. So how will you come to know that it is taken as a string? Because in case of Python we are not defining like it is a string or it is an integer or it is a floating point value. So the system will be taking automatically, that is the Python shell. So to check that whether the string 1 is taken as a string or not, so you just type here, so that is type and double brackets, you have to write the name of that variable, that is string 1. So I will write string 1 and then hit enter. So as you can see, the string 1 is taken as a string here, so this is the string. So you can check like this whether the given string is taken as a string or not, whether I will say whether the given variable is taken as a string or not. So like this we can write the or create the string. Okay, so all right, so now we will see second that is second type of operation which you can do on the strings, that is string concatenation. So the meaning of string concatenation is we are adding two strings together. So we are taking one string, then we are taking a second, so we will be uh, combining these two strings to form a third string. So that is the meaning of string concatenation. So let me just uh, take another string, that is I will name it as string 2. Then I will write uh, this is a concatenation example. This is a concatenation example. So this is the second string. Okay, so if I check the type of this, it should be showing me it is a string. So let me just check. So I will write type string 2, then it should show me string. So yes, it is a string. Then what I will do, I will take the third string. So let me just write it as 3. So it's a user defined name, you can give anything. So I'm taking it as a string itself. So string 1, string 2, string 3 I'm taking. So string 3 will be the addition of string 1 and string 2. So how I can write, it is just as same as arithmetic addition. So you need to write string 1 plus string 2, that's it. So it is showing an error, so let me just see why it is showing the error. So our string 3 is equal to string 1, and then it is added with the string 2. So let me just see, string is not defined. Yeah, so I have not written string 1 here, so I should write string 1. So let me just write once again here. So string 3 is equal to string 1, so it will be added with string 2. Alright, so I have taken string 1 and string 2, so I will be adding them together. So when I write string 2, that is string 3, then it will show me the content of string 3. So this is the content of string 3. You can say hello world, this is the concatenation example. So up to this is the first string, and whatever is there from the exclamatory mark onwards, that is from this to this, it is a second string. So now we have got an idea to how to add the two strings. Okay, so you just keep in mind you write the names correctly, otherwise it will throw an error, that is name error it is showing because I have missed a one there. So what will be happening is I have defined it as string 1 and I'm trying to use it as a string, so it will throw an error. Alright, so this is about string concatenation, how we can add two strings together to form a new string. So now I will show you how to calculate the length of a string. So let me just calculate the length of this string, that is string 1. So how I can do, it's very simple. So you just have to type here, so len, that is length. So this is the keyword which is used to measure the length, and in brackets you have to give the name of the string. So string 1, so I want to measure the length of string 1, and you just hit enter. So it is showing you 12. So I will count now: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So there are 12 characters in this string. So note guys, you should be including the space as well. So if you leave the space, then it is 11, but in case of Python, everything is counted including the space. So including space and exclamatory mark, it will be 12. So similarly, if you want to find the length of a third string, then you have to just type length in open bracket and a close, then string 3. So string 3, I will just hit enter, then it is showing me 43. So you can count, there are exactly 43 characters in this string. Alright, so this is how we can create, or how we can find out the length of the string. Alright, so moving on to the next topic, that is conversion of string. So as I told you, I will be converting from one string from one form to other form. So we'll try to convert string to the integer. So let me just define a string, that is b equal to, in double quotes I will write 100. So this is the string as it is included in the double quote. So let me just cross check whether it is taken as a string or not. So I will write type b, then it should be showing string. Yes, it is taken as a string here. Now I will try to convert this string b to the integer form. So how I can do that one? So I will just take a new variable, let us say c, then I will assign c with integer of, so the variable which is used as a string is b. So I will write here b. So this is basically doing the function of c is assigned with integer part of the b. So this b is converted to the integer and it is assigned to the c here. So hit enter, then I will just write c here. Then you can see, if I write c and hit enter, then it is showing me 100. That means it is taking as an integer. So otherwise you can check like this also, the type function. So type, then put here c, and you can see here it is taking it as a integer. So now I have converted this the string into the integer. So like this you can do the reverse as well. So if you have a integer, then you can convert it to the string by mentioning the keyword str. So here I am in mentioning int, you just need to mention str, then it will convert the integer to the string again. So this is all about how to convert string to integer and from integer to string. So like this we can convert from any form to other form. So now we'll move to the next topic, that is printing of string. So how I can print the string in case of Python? So it's very simple. So I have a string string 3. So I have already defined string 3. So I will, if you want to print, you just have to mention like print, then I will write leave a space, then write the name of the string, that is string 3. So then okay, so string 3, so I think it should be capped. So then let me just write print string 1, missing in call to print. So do you mean print string 1? Yeah, I'm missing the brackets here. So let me just try with the bracket, print string 1. Yeah, so I was missing the bracket, so you just have to mention the brackets there. So sometimes it happens. So if I want to print the third string, then I will write print, then mention the name of the string, that is string 3. So hit enter, it will show you the third string which is there. So like this you can print any string in case of Python. So that's about how to print the string. Then we will go for converting upper and lower case. So how we can convert a string to the upper and lower case. So I will just show you how to convert it to the uppercase. So you have a string 1, so just write it as string 1, then you just have to mention dot, then it is showing some to help the programmer, it will show some function. So whether you want to capitalize, case fold or center, so it will be showing some formats there. Then I have to write upper, so I will write upper there and then open and close bracket. So when I hit enter, as you can see, I have written it in the small letters, so that is hello world, and now it is showing it in terms of caps. So similarly I can do for the string 3 as well. So I will just write string 3 dot upper and then open close bracket and hit enter. So as you can see, the whole string is converted to the uppercase. So that's all about how to convert the string from one form to other form. So you just have to write lower in case of now I have converted the string 3 to the upper. So if I want to convert back it to the lower case, then I can do string, just write string 3 then dot lower open close brackets and hit enter. So you can see now it is converted back to the lower case. Hello world, this is the concatenation example. So like this you can convert from lower to higher and from higher to lower case. So that's all about conversion. Now we will go to the accessing the substrings, like accessing the string elements. So if you want to access some elements in the string, then how we can access that one. So let me just take an example of string 3 itself. So how I can access the first element of this string 3. So I just have to write name of the string, so string 3, then in square brackets you just write which position you want to access. So the index will be starting from 0, so the h will be indexed with 0, e will be with 1, and then l will be with 2. So like this it will be starting. So it will be starting from 0 and it will be increasing towards the n number, that is infinite. Okay, so I will just mention 0 here, so that I should get the value as h here. So as you can see, the h is coming as the output, so because I have mentioned it as 0. So if I mention it as let me see, if I mention it as 1, what I will be getting? So e I will be getting, because this is at the position of 1. So like this we can get the different elements. So what if you want to get the elements which are up to the which starting from a particular number. So if I want the number, let us say starting from okay, so 0 1 2 3 4, 4 I will take, and you have to put a colon there, and it will give you the number 0 volt. This is the concatenation example. So it will leave these numbers, so that is basically the 3 numbers. So the 4
According
numbers,
to Wikipedia, 0 is a number and the numerical digit used to.
so it has left the 4 numbers, that is h e l l, and then it has given other numbers. So starting, so the number which is mentioned here is 4. So from 4 onwards I want the number. So if I don't mention anything, that means I want the numbers up to the end. So that's why it is showing me the numbers which are up to the end. So like this we can access a whole string or a part of a string or a string by leaving some positions. So it depends on you at what position you want to access the string. So this is how we can access the string. Then we'll just wind up our session by showing another example. Let us say string 3, then put brackets here, then I will write 6 colon 1. So if I write 6 colon 1, so guess what will be happening? So it is showing nothing, because from 4 onwards there is you just you are just you just want to access the one position, so that is the blank position in that one, so that's why it is not showing anything. So like this we can have different types of operations on the string. So I hope you like this video, and if you are new to the channel, please guys hit the like button and subscribe the channel for more updates. Thank you, thanks for watching.